When should you Ernie in pickleball and how to set it up? Those are the questions, and we have answers. So let's get started. We start off with the Johns brothers. Ben Johns, he hits a cross-court forehand dink, and look at Colin Johns. So Ben Johns set that up with a forehand cross-court dink, and if you looked where that hit, it hit right where the kitchen line meets the sideline. Colin Johns saw that Deco Bar had looked down and he was in trouble, so he Ernies. Great job, Colin. And that is a prime example of how and when to Ernie. How else do you set up the Ernie? Keith Valentine will tell you, dink directly in front of you. And I put the whole point on here. It's a very good point. Keith dinks directly in front of him. And if you looked, once David Nell looked down, this is when he went. You Ernie right before your opponent hits the dink and when they look down. Because they're going to look down if it's an effective dink. They argue a little, and Keith's foot was on the line. So this is actually not a legal Ernie, but in tournaments, people's feet are on the line all the time. Seriously, all the time. And that's what refs are for. It's very tough to tell if people step on the line on an Ernie. And let's see that in slow motion. David Nell looks down. This is when Keith moves. And what an Ernie. And Keith is so good at this. So good. He does it to me all the time. Keith Valentine, you're special. My next point. Moving to Ernie makes your opponent change his or her shot. This causes them to miss. Trying to Ernie causes unforced errors. That's what I'm trying to get through to you. You don't lose the point if your partner is effectively covering you. Look, I cover Brooks. That's me, Joey Gamir. I cover Brooks, we get back in the point, and we win. When else do you Ernie? Off a bad drop. Here's Ben Johns. And look, Deco Bar hit a bad drop. Ben Johns saw this and effectively Ernied. Off a third shot drop. And here's another example. Here's Henry Winato. He's a pro. And look, he successfully Ernies off a drop. And this is so important. Look, when Henry Winato Ernies, look what Tony Giannani, look where he's positioned. He goes right into the middle of the court. He's covering his partner. That's what pickleball's about. It's about being that for your partner, you know? I'm working on a video that's a set of drills to effectively set up an Ernie. So we're going to keep things coming here at the Pickleball Pirate. Guys, please subscribe. And ladies, please subscribe too, you know?